Patriot Front descended on the National Mall over the weekend.
Their goal, they say, is to reclaim America.
Patriot Front leader Thomas Rousseau spoke beside the Capitol reflecting pool.
Patriot something or another.
Patriot Front.
Patriot Front. You need to see this.
Yeah, can we see a picture?
We need to see the video.
Last year we walked down this sidewalk and the opposition and most importantly police had the route straight ahead blocked through those waist-height fences there, and we were compelled then to mount the barrier to go through the center. This time we may not have such difficulties, or we could go down, take an immediate turn here. I think for the sake of the engravings, we'll stick to the right. We would need to cross the street. With enough screening teams, we probably would not need to cramp ourselves into those fences for the sidewalk, and we could go straight across. Speech will probably take about 3 to 8 minutes, maybe 8 to 10, depending on the pauses.
No one's using it. We got more saws.
You guys have heat in here? We do have heat.
Got more saws.
The vehicles with, you know,
Okay, so we have hot cover line breaking.
We don't need to do that. We don't need to drill that. The only three things we need to drill is marching, vanguard, and rearguard drills.
Make the decision to see how well they turn.
Okay. When in the presence of police, it's extremely important for SHIELD team members to ensure that no physical contact whatsoever is made accidentally or purposely outside of a direct and unlawful assault by officers. Accident contacts could alarm police in an unwarranted fashion. Pretty self-explanatory. Remember, the shields are completely legal until someone decides to hit someone with them, then they become a deadly weapon, and so do the rest.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's good. Good enough.
Nice, thanks.
You have your instructions. You have your drills. You have your leaders. Do not forget everything we've done. There are early scouting reports of police forming up on the train. You are going to fall to the immediate direction of your section and team leaders. Find them. Listen to them. Get into your ranks. 5 minutes. Remember that you have been chosen for this role for your exemplary conduct, for your ability to protect yourselves, your brothers, and most of all, our ideals. Keep your self-discipline today. Make sure you're acting as you have been drilled to act. See yourselves and your brothers through this. Get out of here now!
We're ready to roll.
All time, march!
Every command is on a 4 count. Okay? So it's always 1, 2, 3, 4, and you start. You always start on the left foot. Mark, time, mark, left. There we go. Very good. Forward, march.
Basic movement. These are turns.
Stop! Stop! Push him back! Stop! Stop! Don't ever do it in the face. Push. Stop! Get him out of there! Push him out! Push him out! Push him out of the way! Stop! Roger, stop!
Run his right arm over my head in his armpit. Bend at the knees, kind of use your elbows, and press off.
Go! Brace! Lock! Brace! Lock! Brace! Get! Go! We got him! Stop!
Left, right, hip, shoulder.
The shield is not a weapon, right? They are not so that we can win fights, but weather attacks. So we need to make sure that the rules of engagement are do not engage. And the cops are asking me questions. I say my name is Thomas Ryan Russo. My birthday is 10/20/98. I am an activist and I wish to peaceably assemble.
D.C. today. The police in this city are quite different than in other cities because I can more easily predict the rules they will adhere to, and they can more easily predict the rules that we will adhere to. We believe there will be this common understanding today that if we stick to our lines and they stick to theirs, everybody gets home just fine. And everybody will, because your discipline throughout the day, your compliance with drilling instructions, and the instructions of your organizers will carry you through.
Putting patches on yet?
Roger that, go ahead. You can go ahead and come down, over.
Should any of us come under a position of restraint or risk of captivity, I am a patriot, marching and speaking in defense of my ideals and my people. Today, I am prepared to face adversity for the sake of our cause, whatever shape it may take. Say, I am prepared.
I am prepared.
If I am detained or arrested, I will hold true to my loyalties and principles by any means available. I will exercise my inalienable rights to their fullest extent. I will not disclose any information about myself, the organization, or my brothers within, but that which is necessary. Of that is my name, date of birth, that I am an activist and wish to peaceably assemble. Say, I will hold true.
I will hold true.
Hide your left, left, right, left, 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 right, left.
Hey, fall in over here.
Left, 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 hide your left, right on left, right left, right on left, hide your left. Hey, don't reciprocate! Don't reciprocate! Back up! Back up!
Get back!
All right, as you can see, they've brought the helicopter out. There's tons of police. Thomas, why are we marching in D.C.? Our demonstrations are an exhibition of our unified capability to organize, to show our strength, not as brawlers or public nuisances, but as men capable of illustrating a message and seeking an America that more closely resembles the interests of its true people.
We, the people, born to a nation of our European race, whose ancestors chose a new world despite an ancient tyranny. We, the people, whose forefathers created a proud lineage, a new identity, a sovereign state. We will hold fast to our roots against the storm of imperialistic rage. And let it rage. We will win because we are whole. Because those sworn to the service of injustice may be among the people, but they are not of the people. Every day that passes is one less that the petty despots have to surrender themselves to virtue before history comes crashing down around them. We put our efforts against those who would place feeble justice in the hands of a tempestuous mob, of would-be warlords and useful idiots, and a political class of manipulators with no legitimate claim of our American nation. The halls of government have been smashed open wide for all to see. And we have seen that there is nothing sacred within, nothing that gives them the right over us any longer. The responsibility of government has been returned to the hands of the people. We will defend what is ours, because it is our work that has built it. Our ancestors' toil was not given, so the fruits of their labor would be granted to the extra-national. He who is born in heart, mind, and body. All the world's teeming refuse are crowded into our cities. And in exchange, our posterity is cut down in the streets like animals. Sacrifice, not silence, paves the way to freedom. We have raised a shield in defense of our nation's creed and steeled ourselves to the hardships of resistance. It is a repugnant reality in which we are judged guilty for being born as we are, for not hating ourselves and our kin, for refusing to die when the state dictates the time is right. Even with all the money they can wring from the hands of the people, they cannot afford the price of our lives. What we seek is nothing less than a new American nation state, a republic composed of the very people for which it stands. A revolutionary collective of the nation, which will deliver us from interminable greed and squalor, intolerable injustice and suppression. While this world may be distant, its seeds are sown today. The land between our marching ranks is sovereign. America is free between the footballs of patriots. Where we go, we break boundaries and open up a new path for liberty granted to all people. For not a government office or state legislature, but of our people's refusal to yield. Every day, our revolt will serve as a reminder to those who would coerce millions into gilded slums that they cannot do so and yet be beyond the same anguish that rules every day of those whom they're all too happy to forget. On and on, they speak of democracy. Let them practice what they preach as we do. Step out from behind the podiums, out beyond the police lines. They want our compliance. Come and take it, or don't come at all. For the life of our nation. Aye. For the liberty of our people. Liberty. For the victory of the American spirit. Victory. Life, liberty, victory. Life, liberty, victory. Life, liberty, victory. Life, liberty, victory. Reclaim America. Reclaim America. Reclaim America. Reclaim America. Reclaim America. Reclaim America.
Think about what we can do as far as those other two trucks. If they have spares, we need to try to get those on. Bye-bye. Text him updates as soon as you get there. To abandon those two trucks for now and get them. Get those guys drivers up and we have to take 3 trips to do that.
Thomas to truck one, Thomas to truck one. We are crossing Arlington Memorial Bridge right now. We are readying to enter the pickup site. This is Thomas to truck one. Can you please confirm the status of the other 2 vehicles and their drivers? Over.
What was that?
Can you say again, please?
Make sure we can start negotiating with cops on the scene. Okay. We need to get the people and filled up the one box first. That truck is going to drop those people off, come back, and get the rest of us.
Bring all these guys closer to the
yeah. There will be this common understanding today that if we stick to our lines and they stick to theirs, your discipline throughout the day, your compliance with drilling instructions will carry you through. But today, remember, they threw everything they had at us. Just like they always do. We did what we came here to do. We said what we came here to say. Even with hundreds of police officers and you had these savages running around trying to stop us, slinking through the dark, where they claim that we're hiding. And it wasn't enough. It won't be enough. It'll never be enough. Because we've made a commitment to be more than all they can throw at us. Combined, the both of them together, apart, it doesn't matter. Because we have what we have. We're not giving it up.
Come longboat till he's sober. Throw him in a longboat till he's sober. Throw him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning, way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Take it away. We, the people, refuse to surrender our right to our future. The countless weight of America's action, those who chose martyrdom before compliance with evil, will not let us step aside. To those who can witness disaster and pledge no action in reply, to he whose patriotism ends in the ballot box or behind the screen, we say this: we would not take our cause with your treasonous lack of conviction. Kneel and beg the tyrants for that mercy which they will deny you. May you wear your chains gracefully, and may it be forgotten that you are ever our countrymen.